Merry Christmas, everybody. We're only a week away, and while we are hanging out down here in the tropics, it still feels like Christmas down here.
Yeah, surprisingly, in this community that we're in, everybody still puts lots of Christmas lights out. There's Christmas trees and figurines of snowmen.
Yeah, you hear a lot of Christmas music. People are whistling Christmas tunes and things like that. And the lights there's a lot of lights actually. And people even decorate their boats. It's been, it definitely feels like Christmas.
So this week we've been pretty busy working on a number of different projects, and as you guys probably remember, we are going to be in the Open Road RV Nomads movie next year, and as a part of that there was this week a launch for a Epic Nomad contest.
There are $10,000 in prizes at stake in this contest, so definitely head over to epicnomadcontest.com to sign up and check out what the prizes are all about.
This contest is part of a larger effort to spread more awareness about the movie. As you know, it's an independent film, and as an independent film, we need all the help we can get in putting the word out there. So please go enter the contest and share it with your friends so that they can enter too. Lots of really cool prizes are available.
Last week we also were working on our healthcare for 2018. We signed up for the healthcare exchange. The deadline was last Friday for that. That's a question we get a lot, is how we do healthcare on the road.
Yeah, and for the past couple of years we have gone through the healthcare.gov exchange just because that has worked out for us. Depending on your situation, how much money you're making, what kind of coverage you need, it's really going to make a difference on what is going to work for you. Unfortunately, with healthcare, there is no one size fits all.
Healthcare on the road can be really tricky because a lot of insurance plans aren't necessarily nationwide. The healthcare.gov exchange used to have a good handful of PPO plans that were nationwide, and we had those in the past, but most of those have kind of gone by the wayside. Paying for a PPO plan outside of the exchange can be very expensive, so a lot of RVers actually also consider health share programs.
Yep, and that was what we spent a lot of time researching this year. They're mostly affiliated with religious organizations, so there are things that aren't covered, and it's basically based on a community approach to it. It's you add your money into the community pot, if you will, and if somebody else needs coverage, something covered, that money goes to them, and then when it's your turn to need something covered, it'll be covered through that. So that was something we looked into quite a bit this year, but we decided that it wasn't quite the right time and situation for us to sign up for that. But if you're looking for a healthcare solution, definitely check out the health shares.
The health shares do qualify as healthcare for tax purposes, so you're not going to get penalized by it, even though they are not insurance. They act a lot like insurance, and they act in ways that a lot of insurance companies, personally, I think, should function, but they are not technically insurance, but they still provide a lot of the same benefits.
So as you also might have seen on our YouTube channel this week, we got another vlog up. I know it's been a while, and that vlog was on our travels in the Lake Havasu, Arizona area.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun back then, but that was a long time ago. It was last February. We are really backlogged in our vlogs, and you're going to see some old footage of our adventures, and we have a lot of them to share with you, older adventures, and we're going to continue to try to get those up on our channel.
Yeah, so we're really behind, but we're really working on getting those out, because not only do we want to share those adventures with you, when we started this vlog, it was how we documented our travels for ourselves so that we could look back on all of this and see where we were. So you'll be seeing a lot of older vlogs.
We've been spending a lot of time inside at our computers, but we have gotten to go outside and play a bit. I mean, we are down here in Florida's tropical paradise in the winter, so we got to go out and spend some time on the beach, which has been a lot of fun. Yep. The dogs got to go out for their first romp on the beach, and they loved it.
Yep, and then we also went on a deep sea fishing trip this past weekend, which was fun. except it was a little rough for my motion sickness.
Yeah, we went out because it was supposed to be pretty calm, and we got all the way out about 11, 12 miles offshore into the Gulf Stream waters, which is a rapid current in the ocean that flows northward. It takes the warm Caribbean waters north into the Atlantic, and
It's basically a river in the middle of the ocean.
and you can really tell when you get there because the water surface changes, the temperature changes in the water, the current changes. You'll start to drift really fast. And in our case, the way the winds were blowing, it was incredibly rough. We went from like 1 to 2 foot seas to probably 4 to 5 foot seas really fast.
Yeah, and that was a little too much for my stomach.
Yeah, Caitlin got a little ill. So
Yeah.
unfortunately, we had a couple big fish on the line.
Yeah.
But we weren't able to land any of them either, so it was a little disappointing, but we'll try again
Yes, we
in the
will.
future and hopefully can bring in a couple big fish.
Yes, and we will of course share that with you.
Alright guys, that's going to wrap up our Monday's update from us.
If you have any questions for us, please leave it in the comments below, and we will see you next Monday.
Which is going to be Christmas, so Merry Christmas everybody. We hope you're having a awesome holiday season with your family.
If
and
you're
friends.
driving, drive safe, and we will see you on Christmas.
Bye guys.